Well, good morning, folks. This is Granny with Granny and Grumpy's Homestead. And today we're going to make something called basic whole grain muffins. Now, we are actually going to add to that organic raisins and Ceylon cinnamon. The reason why I am making these, I want to see how they'll turn out today because I have a function I have to take a bunch of muffins to throughout the weekend. And so I just wanted to make sure that these will turn out before we get started. So let me get my tins. That's the only thing I haven't pulled out. I can spray those now that I've gotten them out. Okay, let's get our bowl here. And it says that we need 2 1/4 cups of freshly milled flour. Now they're recommending a different making of flour, but I don't have that. In other words, a different type of flour, and I don't have that. They're talking about spelt or either Ezekiel flour, and I don't have either one of those. So we're just going to use what we've got, which is we've got hard winter wheat, white, and red. Okay. All right, now let's see. Our next dry ingredient is 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of soda and 1 teaspoon of salt. So all of those, we will have 1 teaspoon worth. Let me get my things for that, my measuring spoons. Okay, here's a teaspoon salt. Baking powder and soda I did not get. Okay, we need 1 teaspoon baking powder. Whoops. Now, if the first ones turn out, I've got a lot of them to make. So we hope they all turn out. And 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Okay. All right, now we're going to mix this together so that it's kind of equalized. Okay. All right, now, it says 1 egg, 1/2 cup of oil, 1/2 cup of liquid honey, and 1 cup of buttermilk. Now, we don't have buttermilk, and the reason why they want you to use buttermilk is because buttermilk has had acid put in it to turn it into buttermilk. And in order to make the baking powder and the baking soda, and I've told y'all this before, but in case you're new and you haven't seen this before, you must have acid in order to make it work. So we're going to use almond milk, but we're going to add to it 1/2 of a lemon. So I have rolled this. When you want to do just these by hand, your lemons by hand, you want to roll them like this, back and forth to soften them up so that the juice is already starting to run. And then you'll take 1/2 of it, and we'll do this the very last thing. You'll take it and put it in half, and then you'll use a spoon on it. And I'll show you how to do that. All right, now, we also want to put in here our raisins and our Ceylon cinnamon at this point because we're going to be using a lot. We're going to put in, at this point, we're going to put a heaping cinnamon. Okay, boy, ooh, that's cinnamon, all right. And then we want to put in a bunch of raisins. Okay, that's half of what I had, which wasn't meant. I didn't have a whole thing of this. I had it about here, and I put half of them in. At least half. It might be a little bit more than a half. Okay. Let me wash my hands because they're sticky now. All right. Now let's stir up the cinnamon and our raisins. Yeah, that's a goodly amount of raisins. That's a very good amount. All right, now, so next we want to have a half and half of, if I can find it, half a spoon, but I don't think I have it. Oh, fully. Well, this is a half a cup. We'll just use it and hope for the best. Okay, so we want a half a cup of oil and a half a cup of honey. I'm cutting it off shy of a little bit of both because it's a lot of honey and oil, I'll tell you. I realize that most of the world eats a lot of sugar, but this old woman doesn't. So, okay. All right. Got that done. Okay, now we have to have a cup of buttermilk and an egg. One, two. Okay. All right, and then we want an egg. Okay. And then we want our lemon. Now, first we're going to pick out, oh, I don't have one in there. Oh, well. First, we're going to pick our seeds out. Okay. Then we're going to take our spoon and ram it into the center and start turning. Like you're trying to take something out of it, which you are. You're trying to take the lemon juice out of it. And it comes out with a bang. I mean, it's a lot of lemon juice that it comes out. And this way I don't have to get my electric juicer out. Just leave it on the shelf over there. All right. Now we've got that done. Put that there. Okay, we're going to mix it together now. Let's see. Let's get a whisk. All right. Now you don't want to whisk the life out of it. So get it all mixed together, and once you've done that, then Then we can put it into our cubbies, our muffin tins. So let's spray them down. Okay, let's get our little cup. We got 6. Let's put those in too. We have set them for 20 minutes. We hope that'll be long enough because that's what it actually says that. It says oven for 15 minutes. 12 minutes for mini muffins. I'm not buying it. But what I'll do is I've got it on 20, so I'll check in 12 and see if it's actually doing what it says it'll do. Now, this is a muffin mix that you can put anything in it. If you want to put, like I put raisins and cinnamon in it. If I want to put anything I want to put, I can do. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll see you in 15-20 minutes. Okay, so it's been 12 minutes. We're going to go check on them now. Nah, that's not anywhere near time. It's going to be the same way it's always been. I'm going to have to add about 10 more minutes to it. We'll be back in 10 more minutes. So, they're ready. Now, it took 25 minutes baking time. Whew, hot. Okay. All right. They feel done, actually. They don't feel like they're going to be over wet like they usually feel when I make the recipe and have other things in it. So that's good because that's what I wanted. I wanted them to not feel wettish. Whew, hot. I think I'm going to be happy with these. Okay, so let's find the smallest one in the group. I think maybe this is it. Pretty good. I can't taste the cinnamon though. Woo, hot. But they taste good. I just can't taste any cinnamon flavor in them. They taste like graham muffins with raisins in it. I think I like to make these. They're not overly sweet. And I thought having that much honey in it would make them way too sweet. But they're not. Good. Well, I'm glad that you went through the steps of making this with me, because now we know. We know that just making them a little plainer without having, like apples or blueberries or fake chocolate, carob and Roma together, that we still have a nice muffin. They're firmed up. They're not wet. Sorry, it's good. So once these actually cool down completely, I will bag them up. So there is 27 of them because I ate, 24 plus 6, there's 29 of them because I ate one. So I'm going to put them in a container. Hold on and I'll show you what type of a container. These are Rubbermaid containers, and I didn't want them to be overly big because I don't want to have them stacked too high because it smashes them. And so what you want to do is you want to put a paper towel, line it with a paper towel, put you a row of them in, and then put one paper towel over that, and then put another row up. And so I don't know if I can get all of these in there, but we'll put as many as we can get into it that they won't be smashed. And then I can freeze them, because this is for Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. And so I need to be able to make plenty of them. I'm going to make what I can make for Thursday and Friday night and Saturday night. And then I'll be able to kind of know by then how many we're going to have each night that I need to make. But I feel like 30 at a time, I need to probably go get another 10. Another 2 10s, so that I have enough so I can make a bunch of them at one time in the oven. But anyhow, I hope that you'll try to make some of these. If you can't afford a grinder yourself, try to find somebody who does have a grinder, a wheat grinder. And that's the more important than the anchors from machine, because even though you need to have good bread, what you need worse is to be able to have muffins and things so that you can put a little less honey in it, a little less oil in it, and be able to have bread that way, because that'll at least get you some of this kind of bread into your system to help you to start healing. So y'all have a blessed afternoon. We thank you so much for being with us. We thank you for subscribing. If you like what you see, hit the like button, subscribe, make comments. I love to answer comments. We love you, but more important than us loving you is Jesus loves you. He loves you with an everlasting love. Go to Jeremiah 31:3, and it tells you that. It says, "The Lord hath appeared of old unto me, saying, Yea, I love thee with an everlasting love." And so remember, He does love you with an everlasting love. And He wants to be there. He draws you in through loving kindness. That's the rest of the verse. And so y'all have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.